What's up, YouTube? Good morning to y'all. It is bright and early. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way to work. I'm actually late, but it is what it is. We still getting there. Little cold start action. Woo! Man, I love this bike. I'm telling y'all, I love this bike. But what's not to love? You know what I'm saying? 2020 ZX10R, man, I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier. Everything's so smooth about this bike, the shifting, throttles, all that stuff, man. Speaking of which, that's what we're gonna talk about today on the way to work. Man, like I said, I love this bike. Let's get it. Alright. So one of the things that's always real important to me, and a lot of it probably comes from my military background, right? And it's something that's pushed real hard in the military. Maintenance. Maintenance. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm testing out a jacket today. It's cold. It's like the last few days have been cold. And it's been getting me to think. Which brings me to my thing that I started talking about. Maintenance. I think maintenance is extremely important. And I feel like everybody should feel the same way about it, especially when it comes to a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I think cars are a little bit more forgiving. I still feel like maintenance is still, you know, an important thing with them as well. Especially if you drive a sports car or race or whatever. But with a motorcycle, I think they're all like equally important, because unless you ride a scooter, like. But no, seriously, all of like any motorcycle, anytime you're on two wheels, I think the maintenance of that motorcycle, whatever it is, scooter, Harley, sport bike, you know, whatever you're on, I think it's especially important to make sure that you are taking care of all of even the smallest of things, just like keeping your bike clean. You know what I'm saying? Got the little sniffles this morning. It's been cold the last few days. It's like today's not quite as bad. And by the way, so far this jacket is great. I mean, anyway, we're gonna talk about the jacket in another video. But anyway, it's been like 30 some odd degrees the last few days. Today it's like 43. You know what I'm saying? Like that can play, especially on your tires. Your tire pressure is most especially. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you keep it on top of your tire pressures, because of the obvious stuff that could go wrong. I mean, lower tire pressures can lead to problems, you know, irregular wear on your tires, or if they're low enough, it can cause death wobble, a little bit of tank slap stuff and all that. Just like, it's just, anyway, like I said, it's just, I think it's really important to stay on top of all your maintenance stuff, for sure, because the last thing you want where'd all that water come from? But yeah, man, you want to take care of all your stuff. And like I said, the little things are the things that are going to bite you in the butt later on. It's like changing your oil. Yes, you want to keep your oil changed, obviously. Like, those things are kind of the big obvious things. Most people from what I have seen usually do like an oil change like once a year. Normally, a lot of people, what I see is they'll do the oil change like at the end of the season when they go to put their bike up for the season. My bikes have never been put up for a season. They get ridden year round. So there's not really a riding season unless the rare occasion it actually decides to snow in Texas. So it happens, but it's not very often. Man, my nose is stuffy this morning. But anyway, like I said, take care of your bike. Your bike will take care of you. Keep that chain clean, keep the wheels clean, keep all that stuff clean, man. A clean bike's a happy bike makes it home. Where is all this water coming from? It did not rain last night. Anyway, so this weekend I have a few things going on. Tomorrow I've got a meeting, and then Sunday is kind of a busy day, because there's a ride that I'm going to go be a part of that it's like a late Halloween ride. It's supposed to be like a costume thing. Unfortunately, I don't have a costume. I'm going to try to find a costume before I go. I don't think I'm going to find one, but no lights. And there's the popo. That might be construction, folks. It's hard to tell from a distance here in Texas, because the construction folks can use blue and white. But anyhow, so Sunday, like I said, I got the ride kind of towards the AM, and then there's a car show in the afternoon that I'm going to go to. So I don't know anything about the car show other than it's a car show. So I'm going to go check it out. Anyway, trying to get out there, get some content for y'all. I know I haven't put out much over the last week, but with all this cold being here over the last few days, I really felt like it's kind of, especially with the colder months coming in, I just kind of wanted to touch up on some maintenance oriented type stuff. And I mean, hey, it's your bike, you do you, but I'm telling you right now, one thing that I see clean bike is a happy bike. You know what I'm saying? Inside and out. So, like I said, you gotta make sure you're taking care of your stuff. And make sure that you just gotta make, you know, it's just like anything else that you own, man. I'm on a sport bike and I go over those bumps way faster than a dude in a car does. That's funny. Alright everybody, this is going to be the end of the video. Short video, but something I still feel like is important. It's something that needs to be touched on. So y'all make sure, like I said before, y'all make sure y'all taking care of your bikes. So I mean, it kind of goes without saying to a certain degree, but hey, some people have to be reminded, you know what I'm saying?